Hi there, wig lover. This is Heather from CysterWigs.com, and today I'm bringing you a review that's part 3 of my little set of reviews about ombre colors. This is also a redo of my Caroline by Revlon review. I want you to see this color in HD so that you can see just how pretty it is and to see how that transition pattern works. This color is called Champagne Blush, and it's one of my favorites. It's just very, very pretty. And it is technically a transitional shade, but transitional shades and ombre shades are very, very, very similar. The only key difference is that with an ombre shade, you're gonna get highlighting up in here as well in the tip shade. Whereas in a transitional shade, it is a full transition from a pure color to another pure color. And so you will see the color shifting on individual strands too. So it isn't just a matter of the nape being darker than the top, it is transitionally dyed so that the ends are strawberry blonde. So it's really, really cool. The top is actually a champagne blonde. So if you saw my re-review of Madison by Envy in Sparkling Champagne and wondered what the heck I was getting at when I said, you know, this isn't really a champagne blonde, that's because this is a champagne blonde. A champagne blonde is a much more neutral kind of blonde. It's almost a beigey blonde, very, very light. So you start off with this kind of neutral blonde that turns into this very gentle strawberry blonde. It is in no way a brassy strawberry blonde. This is a very soft, very beautiful blush tone strawberry color. So very, very beautiful shade. We'll get it in here again. I think that Caroline is a very underrated wig. And this particular model has been sitting in my open box section for ages. And it's so cute. I mean, I was just really blown away by this wig when I first reviewed it, so I figured I had to just show it to you in HD so you can see why I was making such a fuss over it, because maybe the color didn't show up properly in the last video, and I really just want you to see how cool this is. And then here is the back. Now keep in mind that this wig has a standard top, so there is permatease in this wig, and even though I usually try to persuade people to get rooted colors, this one is very convincing. Very, very convincing, even with the permatease. I'm trying to eat the hair there. I love all these layers. It's very, very layered at the bottom. And the pictures don't really do it justice. The manufacturer pics just don't key in on how pretty and versatile it is. In fact, the manufacturer pictures just kind of make it look like a really long shag. And even though, you know, if it were laying flat and weren't, you know, really fussed with much, it might take on a bit of that long shag kind of consistency. It is by no means shaggy looking once you run your fingers through it and kind of play around with the layering. It's a very, now you can see my bio hair is quite dark, but I mean, this is a very, very pretty color. And the wig is just very nice. The bangs here, let me get this combed out a little bit so you can see what I mean. The bangs are 6.25 inches, so they're definitely meant to be swept off to the side. And it doesn't matter which side you choose. Though I would suggest this wig obviously has been sitting in that position in the box for a while. So if you run into a situation where you try to repart it and it flies in your face like this, just get it wet. And that'll easily retrain it to the direction you want to go. I'm just using a John Renault wide tooth comb, but really any wide tooth comb will do. Very, very pretty style, and oh, I love this color. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. Yeah, I think in the other pictures that I took with this color on, it probably pulled a little bit more gold than it does in real life. The color in real life, if I show it really close up, maybe even zoom in a bit on it, there we go. You can see that it even has, you know, this kind of neutral light beige blonde blended with a slightly more medium beige blonde, but it definitely has that beige-ish kind of undertone to it. There's the top, and that's really close on the top, and to me that's pretty good for a permatease top. Love all these layers, love the back. Look at that. It's definitely got a little bit of a wave to it, or maybe just a really, really super loose curl. Very, very pretty. And so we'll start at the top so you can see the transition. So there you go. Very pretty color. This cap stretches quite a bit. Quite a bit. This one's very stretchy and it's very easy to put on. Also has these adjustable Velcro tabs so you can let it out even further if you want to. So this one I think could confidently fit somebody with a slightly large head, because it fits me very comfortably, and I have a 23.5-inch circumference. So here is the top, and you can see all this rose lace. That's where the permatease is, but as I showed you, the permatease on this one is fabulous. It's nothing to worry about. And the hair consistency on these Revlon wigs, this hair is very silky. It's very comparable to like the Amore line or something like that. Very, very nice hair. This wig weighs 4.73 ounces. So like I said, it's got comparable hair consistency to say Noriko, Amore, those kind of wigs, because they're made by the same company. And so the hair fiber consistency is very, very similar. The color palette might be different and the styles might be different, but the hair fiber itself is very, very similar. And that makes the wig slightly more heavy than, say, you know, a John Renault wig or something of that nature, but it's still not a heavy wig. 4.73 ounces isn't all that bad, especially for something this long that gives you that much hair. Very nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this back on. Now this wig is available in the open box section of my site for a fairly steep discount. So definitely check that out if you're interested. I'd love to give her a good home because she's very, very pretty. So this has been Caroline by Revlon, and the color on this is a transitional color called Champagne Blush, which is a transitional shade from a light beige blonde, also known as a champagne blonde, all the way down to a very sweet, kind of soft strawberry blonde color. Thanks for watching and have a great night. Bye-bye.